A warm welcome. Thank you for being here this morning or this afternoon or this evening, whatever time zone you're in when you're listening to this. This is going to be a guided meditation on shining your light. And we are here every Sunday morning at 11:11 a.m. Pacific time for meditation usually lasts about 15 minutes or so. So I'm grateful that you're here. Thank you for your presence. Sometimes these meditations are I've borrowed from someone else, and I will identify that at the beginning, or sometimes I've morphed them from someone else. This particular meditation is one that I wrote myself. So I'd like to invite you to begin to relax. If you have anything in your lap or in your hands, if you could set that aside for now. And if you feel comfortable doing so, you can close your eyes and start to become aware of your breathing, the rhythm of your breath, and your chest gently rising and falling. And I like to start the meditations with 3 deep breaths in and releasing them with a sigh, just to help bring us into the present moment. So you take a deep breath in, release it with a sigh. Deep breath in, release it with a sigh. And one more deep breath right into your belly and release it with a sigh. Now, the meditation today is inspired by and dedicated to an incredible, majestic paint gelding named Romeo. Yesterday, I had the honor of being present for the celebration of life for this incredible horse who left us in the prime of his life. And like many beings who leave the planet early, it was almost as if his soul knew that he would only be here for a short time. And so he packed a lifetime full of light into one short, brilliant burst. At the ceremony yesterday, his human shared how he greeted every day like it was the greatest thing that had ever happened. His light touched humans all over the world. And we all have this same light within us. Sometimes it gets buried or dulled by worldly circumstances. But for this short time that we're together today, for this meditation, we're going to do our best to release all of those worldly circumstances and take a journey with Romeo's light so that we can remember and shine our own. Now, Romeo didn't like to be ridden, so we're going to walk beside him. Imagine that you're on a beautiful forested trail. The sun is shining. You can hear the birds chirping in the background. And there's just you and Romeo walking side by side on the trail, fully present with each other. I'd like you to release any thoughts or feelings of lack and limitation. And on the in-breath, breathe in abundance of all things good. Let's maybe do that one more time. I'd like to invite you to release any thoughts or feelings of lack and limitation. And on an in-breath, breathe in the abundance of all things good. Just for today, I invite you to release any thoughts or feelings of not good enough, and breathe in the truth that you are a gift to the world. Just for today, I invite you to release any shoulds or oughts and come fully into this present moment now. Just for today, I invite you to let go of any thoughts or feelings of weakness and remember what an incredibly powerful being you are. If you have trouble imagining that, feel the power of Romeo beside you. He'd be happy to let you borrow some of his until you can remember your own. And as you continue to walk along the forest path, just for today, I invite you to release everything on your to-do list and just be. Let all of those to-dos go while we're here together in this space and just be. Just for today, I invite you to release any thoughts or feelings of unforgiveness, whether those thoughts or feelings are about others or about yourself, and breathe in the possibility of the spark of innocence in all of us. Just for today, I invite you to release any thoughts or feelings of fear. Breathe those out on the out breath. And on the in breaths, draw on Romeo's courage until you can remember your own. Just for today, I invite you to let go of any thoughts or feelings of smallness and remember how truly great you are. Just for today, I invite you to release any thoughts or feelings that you are alone. And remember that you are surrounded by beings seen and unseen who would love to be with you and support you if you but ask. Just for today, I invite you to release any thoughts or feelings that you or your life don't matter. And consider that thousands of lives have been impacted by yours. And there is someone right now thinking of you. with love and gratitude that your paths have crossed, and love and gratitude for the gift that you are to the world. I'd like to repeat that one. Just for today, I invite you to release any thoughts or feelings that you or your life don't matter, and consider that thousands of lives have been impacted by yours, and there is at least one person, likely more, who are thinking of you right now with love and gratitude that your paths have crossed, and for the gift you are to them and to the world. Just for today, I invite you to release any thoughts of darkness and remember the incredible being of light that you are. I invite you to shine your light everywhere, just like Romeo did. The world will be a better place for you having done so. And now it's time to turn around on the path. And you and Romeo are going to walk your way back to the room that you're in. And he's going to carry on his way now, but he assures you that he's only a thought away. If you ever need to borrow his strength or his courage or his light to remind you of your own. We bid farewell to Romeo with gratitude and with love for being with us on this meditation today and every day. I'd like you to begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring yourself back into the room that you're in. And when and if you feel comfortable doing so, you can open your eyes. Thank you again for being with us here today. Your energy and your presence matters. It makes a difference, whether you're listening to this live or whether you're listening to the recording later. Time really is a construct, and so our energy will be pooled wherever and whenever. Thank you again. I think I mentioned at the beginning that we do these meditations every Sunday live on Facebook at 11:11 a.m. Pacific time. So the next one will be July 14th. And Facebook does record these, so as soon as that's available, I post that on my timeline and all of my pages on Facebook. So there's an opportunity to view it if you're not able to make it at 11:11 a.m. Again, thank you for being here. It's been my honor to be with you for these past 15 minutes or so. I wish you a beautiful, light-filled week ahead, and I look forward to being with you again next week. Namaste.